Once you get the hang of it, you can have lots of fun with Christopher Chen's play Caught in the studio at the Repertory Theater of St. Louis. As you enter, you're handed not a program for the play, but a description of the Zhang Collective's exhibition presented in association with the Rep. It's called Devil in a Red Dress, a hybrid theater art installation presentation created by Lin Bo. And there it is, on panels right in front of the stage, looking very much on the cutting edge, with a couple of docents to guide us. After checking it out, we take our seats for what we think will be the theater part of this hybrid theater art presentation installation. Curiously, the welcoming speech is given by the evening's director himself, Seth Garden. He not only tells us to turn off our cell phones, but also emphasizes how special it is for the Rep to be collaborating with the Zhang Collective, but still no theater, as Garden introduces the artist, Lin Bo. Bo explains something about his art and also talks about his 2 years imprisonment in China for his art, especially for the online piece commemorating the Tiananmen Square massacre. Now he lives in the U.S. Finally, we have theater. Designer Robert Mark Morgan has placed on the stage the stylish office of a New Yorker magazine writer named Joyce. Joyce has written an admiring article about Lin Bo, and he's in the office too, as is Bob, Joyce's editor. They're concerned about some incidents in Lin Bo's story about his life in China, and they've had someone do a little investigating. And they, Bob especially, can be as harsh as Bo's Chinese interrogators must have been, until it all ends in a very funny revelation. By now we realize that Lin Bo is not a Chinese artist, but an actor, Kenneth Lee. Joyce is Rachel Fenton, and Bob is Jeffrey Cummings, and they're all very persuasive in their playing of these roles. But now Rachel, no longer a New Yorker writer, but a Rep employee, which Rachel Fenton is, and a curator of the exhibition, talks with another Chinese artist from the Zhang Collective, Wang Min, really Rachel Lin. Wang assures Rachel that she does not really understand Chinese culture or Chinese art, that no one who has grown up in the West can. This conversation does not end well. It's followed by Kenneth Lee joining Rachel Lin to unwind after the show and indulge in their own investigation of reality and illusion, truth and falsehood, art and life, those favorite questions for late-night dormitory bull sessions when we were sophomores and were sure we would have the answers by the time we were seniors. The play Caught's bull session doesn't have the deeper and more subtle answers that scientists or philosophers would give, but like those dorm sessions, it gives our minds and emotions a very pleasurable workout. Contributed to the success were Philia K. Davenport's costumes, Angie Wrightson's lighting, Rusty Wandell's sound, Kylie Loera's projections, and the installation by the artist Albert Yoshin Kuo.
And this was more sophistry than philosophy ultimately, but the sophistry can be a lot of fun.
Well put, well put.